Hi, before I start I want to tell that this is only for education purposes and I'm not responsible for any damage you do to your device or for any law infringement during this tutorial. For this tutorial we're going to need an iPhone, iCloud locked, functional. We're going to need a new motherboard which we're going to buy on AliExpress sometimes, some screwdrivers we're going to buy, and some other tools I was going to buy in AliExpress or other websites if you have a knowledge of it. As I said, this is hardware replacement, it's not software unlocking, which means that we're going to replace the brain of the phone and basically take it out and put another. So far there are some software unlocking, but they are sketchy. Most of them are viruses. The ones that work doesn't put your device fully functional. The ones that I think it's the best is this one, because you can replace the motherboard and have fully functional device. But there's a downside. You need also the camera if you want the front camera to work. So it's up to you. If you want cheaper, you just replace the motherboard and you will unlock the phone with the code. For this video I used How-FixIT.com, how to do it, because my video wasn't that good and I found this and it's perfect, showing perfectly how to do. And as you can see, he uses a heater to heat the glue under this screen. And then with the tool suction cup or something like that, you can do a little bit of pull, and then you can easily remove it with a credit card and separate the glue from the screen. Funny that the phone only has that, and that glue is enough for your phone to be waterproof. And you can use the credit card, the ones that usually don't have money or expired, so if you don't damage your card. You have to be careful, don't pull too much, because the screen is sensible, so you have to slowly do it. If it's not enough, just hit it a little bit more, until eventually it's easy to get it out. Otherwise you might damage the screen and then it's all ruined, not worth it to do. After that, you just open carefully to not damage anything, and you start to unscrew the motherboard and the components slowly. First thing we're going to remove is the screen and then the motherboard. You have to be careful in which order you take the screws. Don't do the same mistake as me. I mixed up, I didn't know where to put. So be careful, order the screws you put in, so when you put back the motherboard, it's easy for you to follow the steps you did before. And as you can see, he removes the components and then puts the motherboard back. It requires a bit of push. Be careful to not do too much force, because you might damage the cable, but if you're careful, it's enough. You can slowly put them together. The facial ID won't work unless you buy both components, motherboard and front camera. If you buy just the motherboard, it's not going to work, the Face ID. But you can be like old style like me and use a code. And in the video you can see that he's using the glue, the new glue, which also can buy on AliExpress or other website. And then just put back the screen, connect it, turn on the phone to make sure to see that it works, and if everything okay, just glue back together. Just push it against the back and the glue will make the rest of it. This is a good method because it's cheaper than buying a new phone. If you buy a phone that's locked, or if you have a phone out there that it's locked, you can easily give it a life to it. Just buy a motherboard. If you buy it with the front, it's a little bit more expensive, but it's worth it. And I also recommend not doing the same that I did, which buy the 8 days shipping, not 30 days, otherwise it's going to be forever to write. And as you can see in the video, just put it back. The glue is going to do its effect, and just put the last two screws. So thanks for watching, and leave a like if it helped you, and see ya.